When your cat kneads on you with their paws, it is not just a cute habit. Cats are secretly telling you something powerful, and the truth will surprise you. At first glance, it looks simple, a gentle pressing of their paws against your lap, a soft rhythm that many owners find comforting. But behind this action lies a hidden language that goes back to the very beginning of a cat's life. And what it reveals about your bond is far deeper than most people imagine. In this video, I will reveal 6 secret meanings your cat is trying to tell you each time they knead on you. And by the end, you will be shocked once you finally understand what these 6 messages truly mean. If you have lived with cats for years, you already know this behavior. The gentle push of their paws, sometimes with claws lightly extended, can feel both strange and special at the same time. It happens when you are sitting quietly, when you are resting, or when they curl up on your lap. Many cat owners think of it as nothing more than an odd quirk, but the truth is that your cat is sending you messages that reveal exactly what they feel about you. This is not random behavior. It is a ritual rooted in their instincts, emotions, and trust. Here, we reveal the hidden truths of cat behavior so you can understand your feline better, strengthen your bond, and give them the happiest life possible. If you want to keep discovering the real meanings behind these little actions, subscribe now so you never miss these secrets. So, why do cats knead, and what are they secretly telling you each time they press their paws against you? Let us go through the 6 most revealing meanings, each one unlocking a different side of the bond between you and your cat. The first secret meaning behind your cat's kneading is rooted in their very first moments of life. Picture a tiny newborn kitten, eyes still closed, pressing its small paws rhythmically against its mother's belly. This movement is not random. It is an instinct developed to stimulate the flow of milk and to ensure survival during the most fragile stage of their life. In those moments, kneading became associated with nourishment, comfort, and safety. As cats grow older, most instincts from kittenhood fade away, but kneading is different. It stays with them as a permanent emotional memory. When your adult cat curls up on your lap and begins that same soft pressing motion, they are not looking for milk. What they are truly doing is recreating the same sensation of warmth, protection, and unconditional care that they once received from their mother. And in that instant, they are telling you something very powerful. To them, you represent the same feeling of security they first experienced as newborns. This is why kneading feels so intimate. It is not a behavior they share with just anyone. They do not press their paws into a stranger's lap, nor do they perform this ritual in random situations. They save it for the people they trust completely, for those they see as their true source of comfort. To a cat, kneading you is almost like saying, "With you, I feel safe enough to be the same helpless kitten I once was." So, the next time your cat kneads on you, remember this. It is not simply a quirky habit. It is a gesture that connects the very first days of their life with the present moment. It is their way of carrying that deep memory into their relationship with you. A memory that speaks of care, protection, and unconditional trust. And knowing that should make you see their kneading not just as cute, but as one of the purest forms of affection they can offer. The second secret meaning behind your cat's kneading is that they are quietly claiming you as their territory. To human eyes, it looks harmless, just a gentle press of paws, soft enough to put you at ease. But hidden in those tiny paw pads are scent glands, invisible markers that cats use to send powerful messages to the world around them. Every time your cat kneads on you, they release subtle pheromones from those glands. To us, it is undetectable. But to another cat, it would be as clear as a signature, a personal stamp saying, "This human belongs to me." It may sound possessive, but to your cat, it is one of the strongest ways they can express attachment. Just as they might rub their face against your leg or brush their body along your arm, kneading carries the same message of ownership, but on a deeper, more intimate level. Think of it this way. In the wild, cats need soft surfaces like grass or blankets to prepare a resting spot, leaving behind their scent and making the space theirs. On you, that same behavior becomes personal. You are not just a place of comfort, you are their chosen ground, their home. And by kneading you, they are reinforcing that no matter how independent they may appear, in their heart, you are marked as family. For many cat owners, this explanation adds a new layer of meaning. What once seemed like a random act becomes a moment of pride. Your cat is not just resting on you, they are declaring to the world, in the only language they know, that you are theirs. It is a claim made not out of dominance, but out of affection and belonging. And the more they do it, the stronger that silent bond of ownership grows. The third hidden meaning behind your cat's kneading is perhaps one of the most emotional of all. It is a ritual of trust. For a cat, lying down on your lap or your chest, closing their eyes, and beginning that rhythmic pressing of paws is not something they would ever do in a place where they felt unsafe. In the wild, cats are cautious, always alert to threats. Even when they appear relaxed, their instincts push them to stay ready to escape. But when a cat kneads on you, all of that guard drops. Kneading leaves them exposed. Their belly may press close to you, their eyes may slowly close, and their claws extend and retract without hesitation. In that moment, they are completely vulnerable, and that vulnerability is not given lightly. It is reserved for someone they fully trust, someone they know will protect them rather than harm them. Think about what it really means. Your cat, an animal built on caution and independence, is willingly letting their defenses down in your presence. This simple action says more than words ever could. It says, "I am safe here, I am at peace with you. I trust you enough to forget the world around me." Many owners misinterpret kneading as just a comfortable habit, but when seen through the lens of trust, it becomes something far greater. It is a ritual that only happens when a cat has chosen you as their safe place. Not every visitor to your home will ever experience it, no matter how much they like cats. Kneading is personal. It is exclusive. It is the highest sign of confidence. So, the next time your cat presses their paws into you, notice the calm on their face, the way their body softens, the way their eyes drift half-closed. What you are witnessing is not just affection, it is the most primal declaration of trust your cat can give you, a bond formed not in words, but in silent ritual. The fourth secret meaning behind kneading is that it can serve as your cat's personal form of stress relief. To us, it might look like a calm, gentle movement, but to a cat, it is much more than that. Just as some people tap their fingers on a table or rock gently when they need comfort, cats use kneading as a way to release tension and soothe themselves. Imagine a cat after a long day of sensory overload. Loud noises, changes in the home, even a shift in routine can all trigger subtle stress in a feline. Unlike humans, they cannot talk about it or distract themselves with hobbies. Instead, they return to their instinctive rituals, and kneading becomes a tool of self-therapy. The rhythmic motion, the pressure of their paws, even the sound of their own purring while kneading all work together to calm their nervous system. What makes this so special is that they often choose to do this on you. Out of all the places in the house, blankets, pillows, or soft furniture, they pick your lap, your chest, or even your arm. That decision shows that you are more than just their comfort zone. You are their emotional anchor. You are the one place where stress melts away. Some owners notice that their cats need more during moments of change, after moving to a new home, after a guest leaves, or during times of illness or recovery. It is their way of balancing emotions they cannot explain, and when they do it on you, it is not only self-soothing, it is also a silent request. Stay close to me while I find my calm. Seeing kneading in this light makes it even more meaningful. It is not just a quirky action, but a living reminder that your presence alone has the power to bring peace to your cat's mind. For an animal so often described as independent and detached, that silent reliance is one of the deepest compliments you could ever receive. The fifth secret meaning of kneading is that it strengthens the bond between you and your cat. For felines, relationships are not built through long displays of affection or spoken words. Instead, they are expressed through rituals, repeated behaviors that silently reinforce trust and belonging. Kneading is one of the most powerful of these rituals. Think of how cats interact with one another in the wild, or even in multi-cat households. Grooming, headbutting, and rubbing against each other are not random acts. They are ways to maintain unity in the group. Kneading functions in much the same way, but when directed toward you, it takes on a deeply personal role. By kneading you, your cat is saying, "You are part of my circle, my family, my chosen group." This ritual becomes even more powerful because of how it is repeated over time. The first time your cat kneads on you, it may feel surprising. But as the years go by and they continue this same behavior, it turns into a living thread that connects countless moments of your shared life. Each press of the paw adds another stitch, sewing the bond between you tighter and tighter. There is also something significant about the context in which kneading often happens. Cats tend to do it during moments of calm, when the house is quiet, when they are about to fall asleep, or when they feel closest to you. These are not casual moments. They are the most intimate ones in your cat's daily life. And by inviting you into that sacred space, they strengthen not just their comfort, but also their relationship with you. So, kneading is not just about memory, territory, or trust. It is also about connection. It is your cat's way of renewing the bond, like a ritual handshake that says, "You and I, we belong together." Every time they knead, they are silently reminding you that you are not just their owner, but their chosen companion. The sixth and rarest secret meaning behind kneading is something that few owners ever realize. Some cats use it as a way to sync with your emotions. While most kneading comes from instinct and comfort, there are moments when it seems almost intentional, as if your cat senses what you are going through and responds with this ritual. Many owners notice that their cat chooses to knead during quiet evenings, after long days, or even when they themselves are stressed or upset. It is not a coincidence. Cats are incredibly sensitive to human energy. They pick up on subtle changes in your voice, your breathing, and your overall presence. When they knead on you during those moments, it is almost as if they are trying to project calmness back into you, creating a shared rhythm between your body and theirs. Imagine sitting after a difficult day, your thoughts heavy, and suddenly your cat climbs into your lap. They do not just curl up, they begin that steady, gentle pressing of their paws, purring softly as if trying to regulate the atmosphere around you. It feels soothing, and in many ways, that is exactly what it is. Your cat is offering a silent therapy session, a way of saying, "I sense your unease, let me bring balance." This emotional syncing is not common to every cat, which is why it is considered the rarest meaning of kneading. But when it happens, it transforms the behavior from something instinctual into something almost spiritual, a genuine moment of connection where your cat bridges the gap between their world and yours. If you have ever experienced your cat kneading at exactly the time you needed comfort, you know the power of this bond. It is not about survival, territory, or habit anymore. It is about two beings sharing energy, calming each other, and deepening a relationship built on trust and love. Now you know that when your cat kneads on you, it is not just a cute or random action. Behind every press of their paws lies a story, a memory from Kittenhood, a declaration of territory, a ritual of trust, a way to relieve stress, a bond-strengthening gesture, and in rare cases, even an attempt to sync with your emotions. What seemed simple is actually one of the richest forms of communication your cat has with you. Think about it. The next time your cat settles into your lap and begins kneading, will you see it differently? Will you notice the way their eyes soften, the way their body relaxes, the way they choose you above everything else? That is not coincidence. It is a language of love and loyalty that many owners never realize until they truly stop and pay attention. If you want to continue uncovering the hidden ways your cat communicates with you, make sure you subscribe now. Each week, we share powerful insights that help you understand your feline better, strengthen your bond, and give them the happiest life possible. And if you thought kneading was surprising, wait until you discover why cats rub against you and why it is not what you think. That is the next video waiting for you right now. Click and watch, and I will see you there.